Howdy folks, this is the tournament game, TP2 tournament between Light and Fudge versus me and my wife. Yabro is here seeing this for the very first time.
Yeah, I didn't know with whom he would play.
This is
Of course, you all know he would love to have played with me, but I rejected him. Okay? He didn't reject me, I rejected him. For the record.
So I go instant tier 2. By the way, this is game 2. I think it's the most interesting of our 3 games. So we're going to show game 2 first, and then we'll show game 1 and 3 after this.
Yeah, and your wife is playing Northguards. Haven't you told her that that's a meme?
Uh-huh. But have you seen what I'm playing?
What?
At the bottom. Check what I played at the bottom.
Okay. Play. Oh no. Really?
So I played Decomposer, which I've become quite familiar with because of my banner restaurant.
That's what you're going to do? Is that working?
The Light and Fudge played instant tier 2, both of them.
Mm-hmm. Because they see what you're up to, maybe.
Well, they knew what we were up to because of game 2. Or game 1. So they decided to play instant tier 2. Mm-hmm.
So for the record, you're building the Decomposer and Furnace of Flesh.
Yep.
So your wife is just there to sacrifice her units into your Decomposer, and you get all the void and the energy from your wife.
That's
so
correct.
You can go for an instant harvester, or are you going for an instant tier 3?
I'm gonna go for instant tier 3 because the instant harvester did not work at all last time. And you can see actually,
Is that
I have
actually
2 L's more
viable?
than
I don't know.
What's that?
Is that viable? Is that viable?
It depends on the map.
I'm so confused. I haven't seen that. I played this game so much. I have never seen something like this in 2v2. Oh, and the Light is going for the aggression. That's nice.
Right. I stopped the attack at the bottom. The attack at the top is coming. But I've got 300 power now, which means that I can go tier 3, basically. And
yeah, the Light should come back. And Fudge should heal. Fudge should heal those mages. Yes, now he does.
Oh, I think you're hurting Yabro. Yeah. I didn't see any heal. Oh, there we go. Wow, you're a lot ahead of me.
Yeah, it was near your well. Okay, and you're spamming those nasties. Once you don't have your eruption, you start spamming nasties. I see you. I see you. Okay, and
gonna stay alive.
Attack is still going near well. You start decomposing again.
Right.
You're at 2 wells.
So they've still only taken 1 well.
I'm still waiting for you.
The forces are under attack.
Yeah, now the Light is taking his first extra well. And Fudge is attacking with his Spirit Hunters. I don't know, how long does it take for Spirit Hunters to kill a well? I mean, that's like...
forever.
4 minutes? 4 minutes?
Yeah, it's not happening, basically.
And now you're going tier 3, okay.
Tier 3. Yeah, so I'll tell you when I get tier 3, Abra, so you can pause until that happens, because I think you desync. Okay, now I got tier 3. Okay. And the Light comes to attack me with some mages. I can probably just nasty this Nightcrawler. No, I didn't nasty it. And he dies. And Fudge is going to play a whole bunch of burrows.
I see a little problem.
Yeah?
I see a little problem right now.
Trying to breathe?
That your Void Storm is actually not that effective right now because there's so little Void.
Yes. That's true.
Okay.
Because they just played the Shrine of Greed.
Yeah.
So their Void is basically empty. And my Void Storm's not going to do that much. But you can see I'm playing something else which is super duper lame. At the very bottom, yeah, bro. Yeah, so...
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
There, my wife played
the altar of me here. Okay. And there we see the Nether Warp we had the discussion, yeah. But Fudge did the right thing and he ran away. If he would have tried to attack the monument, he would have been ported back like 20 seconds. Oh, and the light is attacking your second orb.
Harvester coming to my orb.
And your orb drops.
I think you're hurting me, bro.
What are you doing now? What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Okay, yeah, you activated the...
Yes, I activated the altar of Nihil, but then Voidstorm killed my tier 3 before it dropped. So things are a little bit hairy right now. Okay, so the light just played a whole bunch. He just netherworked and played light bleeding, which means that he just lost 150 power from his power pool. Like, they're just gone because he played that during Altar of Nihil. So this card is super dumb.
That's like dropping. That's like dropping 2 wells almost.
Exactly. Because he just played these 2 cards, he basically dropped 2 wells.
Yeah, but how are you going to defend this? You don't have the energy to do so. Oh yeah, now you're decomposing. Okay, maybe you... No, you're not playing anything here. Yeah. So you're letting your main base completely fall.
Yep. I can't save it, so why bother trying? I just need to stall out the game, right? Because I have half my deck in tier 3 and 1 tier 4 card, so I'm trying to stall out the game, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
And also they're playing the Shrine of Greed, which further makes the light lose void power. So the light is going to have, you can see he's got hardly any void power. Fudge has more, but...
I want to know if this is actually a viable strategy you both are doing here. I don't know. It's so weird. Oh, and the Void Storm is not hitting again.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, but if you drop this Harvester now, and your wife has to protect the altar, maybe?
You're ahead of me, Yabro, by, I think you'll get 20 seconds.
20 seconds? What? How's that possible? We're both at the same speed. We started at the same time.
Well, I think I told you my my computer lags, so even watching replays, I'm lagging and getting behind you.
Okay, I'm pausing for quite a time now.
All right, I'll let you know when the Altar of Nihil runs out. It's about to run out in 3, 2, 1. There, it ran out.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty up.
Okay, I just teleported the Harvester away from me.
Yeah.
And I'm attacking it with a Shadow Insect. I retreat with my Shadow Insect. I attack with the Shadow Insect again. I don't have power to get anything done. It looks like the light is going for my Altar of Nihil.
Oh yes, he is. That's interesting.
I think he teleported it so that I wouldn't teleport it. And he did kill my Altar of Nihil. But I can Void Storm, and since the light has placed an power, that should kill him. It does kill his Harvester, so I'm safe. And I have a lot more wells than him. No, I don't. It's taking a lot of wells to do that. I'm rebuilding my Altar of Nihil. Or maybe Nihil. And I've got tier 3. Jalapeno fed me something. And she's got basically nothing. No power.
Yeah. I wonder, do you think it would work if they just attacked your wife's base and just destroyed her?
Like, honestly, at this point, she has
but then in the
power.
beginning.
In the beginning, sure. Yeah. But, you know, attacking on a wall is hard.
But you can't support her.
What's that?
Yeah, sure, but they can just wait, go for the Harvester, and then run into her main base and destroy her, right?
Maybe,
I mean, when she's
gone... Too, and I have Aura of Corruption and things like that, so...
Yes, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, so at this point, I'm pulling up. I want to increase the power level. I want to stall as long as possible, because I know I have tier 4, and I don't think they do. Also, Voidstorm Altar of Nihil scales like stupid. Like over here, tier 4.
That map is pretty good for you. That map is pretty good for you, because, yeah, it's so big, and you have a lot of monument spots that are pretty far away from each other, so you can safely build up your tier 4 here.
Exactly. I'm being attacked here.
So what is expecting us in tier 4? Tell us.
Oh, come on, yeah, bro. You know what I play in tier 4. You know my favorite card.
I want you to say it. Tell
Altar
the
of
world
Chaos.
what you are. Yeah, okay.
Your forces are under attack.
That's going to be quite a ride. And Shadow Insect all over the place.
So they've made a bunch of units. I'm probably about to Void Storm. I guess I'm waiting for them to spawn a little bit more. But so far they only have 2 units, so it's not really worth Void Storming. But I've got 300 power, so oh, there we go. Jalapeno starts building construction hut. You know what that's for?
Is that? Yeah, just for your what's it called? The Altar of Chaos.
Yeah. It would have been a lot more effective if she built it in tier 1 before I built these other stuff. But
yeah.
Oh well.
I mean,
at this
you
point,
could have basically played on 2 computers this tactic. You could have played this tactic on 2 computers at the same time.
At this point, I should probably Void Storm to get rid of this Ashburn Pyro. Okay, no, it died.
Yeah, I thought so.
I've only got.
But you don't.
Right, I've already built this, so who cares, right? I don't need tier 4 anymore. My tier 3 is acceptable to me. So there's no need for me to rebuild it. Yeah. I don't know if you saw that, I played Offering to get another charge.
Another charge of the Altar of Chaos, or what?
No, of all my tier 3 stuff. Yeah, so, for example, Void Storm.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's the Void Storm, and you activated the Altar of Chaos.
Right. And
oh no, the Altar of Nihil. Yes. Sorry.
Altar of Nihil, yeah. And I'm tempted to.
So they.
What's that?
They just lost 2 wells. I mean, you didn't kill that much with your Void Storm, but.
Right.
I mean,
the most important thing is I stalled the game out. It's going to last longer, and that's going to help me because I've got your point. So the longer the game lasts, the better I'm going to be.
Stupid.
Here drops the nether bomb. And this is hilarious. Watch this.
A power well is under attack.
Everything dies. Blazer still does
4,000 health.
What's that?
Okay.
Yeah. The nether bomb, you're not killing it.
That's hilarious. Okay. I mean, it's their mistake for letting you do this. I had so much respect for the knight.
I think I built that wall by accident.
And you just wrecked those poor people.
Well, you know, the game's still only half over. But you know.
What is going on? That's not funny anymore. Okay, that's.
What's not funny?
I mean, I remember those times when you were flaming people because they lamed you. But I guess those times are over. That's crazy. What is going on here?
I'm playing 2v1. Can you call it lame?
I mean,
Nightcrawler so I can drop a.
Yeah. I can call you lame whenever I want. Okay. I have a free will, and I will. No.
No, I agree. This
is the next bomb. I don't get it. There's the next bomb. Maybe. Okay, the bomb is. It's dropping over time. I thought you have to activate it, so you could wait maybe until the glacier shell ran out. But
no.
Yeah. But why did you try to go for the light's orb and not for the Fudge base in the middle?
Because of the nether warp. So I knew I'd be nether warped and I'd be rooted, and there's no way I was going to get there, so I figured I'd just drop the orb when I could.
Okay.
And go for another attack somewhere else. There we go.
And how long is the cooldown on that? How often can you play this?
Basically, every 20 seconds or so. About as much as you can activate cultists faster. So it syncs pretty well. You make the cultists, you send them to the altar, you drop the bomb, and then you're ready to go for another one. We've got a double attack going with Cultist Masters. You can see I'm not relying 100% on the Altar of Chaos.
Your forces are under attack.
And you can see I have like 600.
Okay, and you're... Yeah, and now it's it's the Light's main base, okay.
A monument
So the
is
Light has no more wells,
Right.
and it's tier 2 now. Why hasn't anyone tried this before? That's the first time I ever see this.
Okay, well, cool. I'm going to innovate.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, but that's weird. I don't know. I kind of like it.
Listen, lights out of the game.
Oh, and drop the bomb. Drop the bomb. Yes. The lights out. The lights out.
Yep, it's now me versus Fudge, and I have tier 4 and everything built on the map. So Fudge is going to keep trying. I've got so much power.
A monument is under
I mean,
attack.
it's kind of funny that even though you were playing 1 versus 2 the whole time, your score is so much higher. But I guess that's just because your wife is just letting her units die and you get your void back so fast.
And also, they didn't take that many wells. So
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if that's the right strategy, right? Because if they take wells, that lets me scale better. But you know, that's the question. Does one person at tier 4 outscale 2 people at tier 3?
That's a good question, but I mean, once you have your Altar of Chaos, it's getting pretty hard, but
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
that 2 people, if they know you're going to Void Storm spam them, they can predict that and not go all in on every attack until your 4 charges are out, and then
Well,
they have
see, yeah, bro, that's the thing.
have
I'm
more
playing
windows.
offering, so I'm not going to run out of Void Storm charges.
Oh, that's true. So I don't know. I don't think there's a way.
So I think right now I could just play Altar of Nihil and Void Storm, and Fudge is going to lose like 400 power. Not 400, I guess.
Why don't you?
I don't know. I guess I felt like being merciful. I got these units alive too, so I don't know.
That's so mean.
There we go. I did it.
So mean.
I killed my units and then played that, and then Void Storm. Yeah.
Yeah. So Void Storm is 180 power on U3, right?
Right.
Okay. So kids, that's a math class with Yabro. 180 power. So you just need anything on the whole map. If you don't have any units by yourself, you just kill all your units.
Right. Exactly.
Who needs them anyway? And if all units of your opponents on the whole map cost more than 180 power, play Void Storm.
Yep.
That's crazy.
It's not quite that simple though, because there's cooldown, and also if you're playing like I'm playing, you're playing like offering and Void Storm, so the Void Storm effective cost is more like 300 power. But yeah, it's still like super strong.
But you don't need to play the offering when your Altar of Nihil is still running. I mean, you can just wait until it runs out.
Yeah, if you're playing with Altar of Nihil, exactly, it's a 180 power versus anything else, and you're making that favorable trade. So here I could.
Oh god, what is this game? Why are you showing me this?
So yeah, this is dumb. Honestly, I think the dumbest part is the Altar of Nihil. That thing needs to get nerfed to do like what the description actually says. But this was game 2, so. And for instance, we're now going to show game 1 and game 3, so you can see the full set between me, my wife, and the Light and Fudge. Hey folks, this is actually game 1, me and Jalapeno versus the Light and Fudge. So I didn't want to show this game because this is over in 2 minutes, and I wanted to show you first the optional thing. So I come down, play the Decomposer. Jalapeno comes up to build the wall to prevent them from rushing us.
Interesting.
So she's waiting
But
until
she's
she's sure
waiting.
they're committing. And once they commit, she builds the wall. And then they're going to attack. They're going to try and push through. And now you're going to see the new strategy. She's building Mark of the Keeper.
Oh no!
So she built it
No,
too
you're
close.
not.
She should have built it where I pinged. But this Mark of the Keeper is going to allow us to stall. Meanwhile, I'm going to 2, and I'm going to decompose a bunch of stuff. Yeah, but they were able to kill the Mark of the Keeper because she built it too close. And this game went from...
She should have rooted those units. Just rooted those units.
Rooted and maybe built another one by my base. I have 200 power. And potentially more because of this the decomposer. But my orb is... Yeah, this is not a good look.
I really want to know if we both try this, if it might work, like on a competitive level.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on the map, but yeah, because especially like Nature Tier 1, if you just heal spam with a Harvester, and Tier 2, that's it's so dumb.
Yeah, but I mean, what you just did with the Mark of the Keeper, if you know how to stall and maybe lure away your units, I mean, that's something your opponent doesn't expect it.
Exactly.
I think that's maybe pretty strong, actually.
Yes, I think this would have worked a whole lot better. I think they should not try to rush us. I mean, they did successfully because they killed the Mark of the Keeper, but I think in that case they should have just tried to like wall up themselves. But yeah, so this was game 1, and so that's how the game you just saw was game 2, and that's why they played the way they did, because they knew I was going to go for some instant tier 2 shenanigans with the component. So now we can go into game 3. Welcome back to game 3, me and Jalapeno versus Fudge and the Light. Now, I'm not sure if I said the context yet. This was a tournament game, so game 1 was fire. Because of the tournament rules, game 1 had to be on fire. Since we lost game 2, we counterpicked to Gorgash, which Yabro has already said was a quite good map for us. And now since Fudge and the Light have lost game 2, they counterpicked us to Tehran. So, I knew Tehran was coming, and the strategy I had was that my wife would basically turtle up over here, and I would try to win 1 versus 2 with her spell support. And the Light and Fudge have played perfectly, which is that Fudge is going to also spell support his partner.
But you were not splitting that good, okay? That was that's where we can see that you not play Shadow, okay?
You mean against that eruption?
Yeah, I mean, we saw that he was running towards you, so it was quite obvious that he would support his teammate. So you need to split. I think that you usually should win the tier 1 fight here.
Against the Light. Tier 1 fight?
No, you should win the fight versus the Light when your wife supported you with Hurricane.
Yes, of course. Except
even though the Fudge was supporting with Eruption. But your units were still dazed, so yeah.
Right. I was not expecting Fudge to attack me. I was expecting him to just try and kill my wife as fast as possible. That was a very bad Hurricane. Hurricane should have gone this way.
Yeah, I think she has so much energy. I think she's very overwhelmed now.
Yeah. Actually, the Hurricane had been placed for her. That still made it indefensible, actually. But now my orb is falling, and that's game over. Unless she can manage to win versus these guys. So, yeah. Thus,
but I mean, you managed to win 1 game?
Right.
That wasn't that bad.
Against quite good players, I agree. I was happy to win 1 game at all.
I want us to try that. Really, I think that's viable.
They erupted me
can work.
I can build something. Yeah,
but that That orb is going down.
Yeah. There's no way this is, yeah, with Scorched Earth, that's GG. I mean, it was GG when they picked this map, you know. I think if we play that
I thought so too. When I saw the map, I was really thinking about how will you manage to do something like this on that map. That's very hard.
You can't do it on this map. The strategy was that she would turtle up and basically take no welds and purely assist me, and then hopefully the opponent in her lane would try to crack her shell. Meanwhile, we're 2v1 the light, and then with us 2v1 the light, then hopefully we can kill him faster than Fudge 1 versus 0's my wife. But yeah, as you can see, they played optimal strategy, which was to 2v1 me instead of my wife.
I mean, what she could have done, she could have built a mark of the keeper in her base when Fudge would have tried to attack her.
Exactly.
And just instantly ran with her Swift Claw in your base. You build up your Decomposer, supports you while she's running over, but I mean, I think that's a bit too much right now.
Yeah.
So I think that if we're trying this, it can work. Really,
yeah,
that can work.
I think.
But you need to improve you need to improve your Shadow 2-1.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think. Yeah, I think this can work. Well, who knows? It's a fun idea, but it relies on the totally busted Altar of Nihil, which just that card needs a nerf. That's just stupid. But yeah, so I hope this was at least entertaining. Played a tournament game with my wife and actually won a game against players that are quite near my skill level while carrying my wife. So
yeah, and expect both of us to try this, and maybe we find a new tactic, a new way to play 2v2.
Yeah, look out for me and Yaro in the ranked 2v2 pool. Be afraid.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.